Record to the cloud. We're on the cloud. We're on the cloud. We're on the cloud. We're on the cloud. Welcome to Qigong Flow Friday. Ta-da. All right, so jiggle it out. Grab a chair. We're going to do some healing Qigong today. So here's my chair. You want a chair that lets you, it's not too low. You want about a 90-degree angle with like your hips and your knees. So you don't want to be like below your knees or kind of too high up. You don't want arms. You don't want wheels. So a stool is very nice. But yeah, just grab it. We're going to do some healing Qigong, which is, you know, all Qigong's pretty healing, but this is especially healing. So shake it out. And shake it out. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Don't sing that. You don't want to get into it with old T Swift, am I right? Is that who sings? I don't even know. Oh, my God. Friday. Yay. Keep going. Up and down is the most important part, right? We want to just kind of jiggle all of that. Nice and relaxed knees that can bend, a little bit of bending in the hips, too. Yeah, good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You're doing great. This looks awesome. Okay, good. And let's quickly come to a center stance and just feel what that feels like. Deep breaths into that low abdomen. Connecting with your core, connecting with your root. Good. Let's take a seat. When we sit down, we sit at the edge of the chair, which is going to allow us to move back and forth. And we have our feet nice and flat. I'm going to tilt this down just a little bit so you can see my feet a little better. There we go. Perfect. So feet nice and flat. I'm on the edge of the chair. This gives my torso kind of range of motion. Good. And now let us do our Zhongqian movements. We're going to start cupping our hands in front of our face. And we blow to symbolize clearing and cleansing. One hand comes up while the other comes down. We connect up through heaven, through the crown of our head. Come across our face. Come across our heart. Connect with the lower hand through the Dantian. Feel that connection down to the earth. Feeling the connection, pulling up through the crown of the head, rooting down through the sacrum, through the low back. Healing Qigong Part 1. Let's begin. The hands come up. And then we lift the toes as we arch back a little bit and inhale big. Exhale, lifting the heels, coming forward. Good. Opening the heart here. Feeling that chest expand, everything opening up, filling with air. Exhaling, relaxing, letting everything come back. Good. Feeling the joy of this practice, of this movement. Good. Letting yourself smile. Let's do one more. And when you come to center, just come straight up and down, hands in prayer position. Good. We let the hands come down, out and forward. And then we inhale as we lift the heels and come forward. And then we exhale as we lift the toes and push out. Inhale, drawing chi into our bodies, hands by the temples. Exhaling, toes up, pushing chi out. Here we're exchanging chi with the universe. So in and out. Good. In and out. Yes. Oh, it feels so good. Draw that chi in. Now when we send it out, imagine it going further and further. Yeah. Inhaling. Sending it out past your house, down the block, and then drawing it back in. Good. Sending it out past the block, out to the city limits, drawing it back. Sending it out past the city, into the countryside, edge of the state, and come back in. Going back out further and further to the edge of your country, and back. And sending it out, feeling it go out just as far, even out past the world, into the universe, and drawing it back in. One last time, sending it out further and further and further, feeling it stretch and go, and drawing it in. Good, and letting the hands down. Good. Let's bring our hands to prayer position here. Good. Let the hands rotate forward, and so that the backs of the palms are touching. Good, and we inhale. And exhale. Rotating so the backs of the palms are touching again. Good. Feeling the chi flow through the body, up and over and down, and under and up, and over and down. Good. Feeling the chi cycle through the body. Good. Last one. The hands come straight out and separate and come down. Good. We're going to go straight into side to side. Good. opening up the sides of the body here. Feeling the weight shift from side to side. The hand that's rising is where the weight is going. You feel the opposite hip rise up. Good morning. Yes. Feeling good. Opening up the sides of the body. So we're shifting our weight from side to side here. Good. Getting a little turn in that torso and that spine, bending left and right like a bow. Good. All right, and we can start to let that get smaller and smaller. Good, coming to the center. Our next movement, we're going to raise our hands up as we lift our heels and lay the torso down. Inhaling. Exhale, lifting our toes, leaning back. Good, yes. Balancing our chi. Yeah. Inhaling, lifting the heels, lifting the hands. Exhaling, lifting the torso, lifting the toes. I like to think of this movement as like a wave, right? I think of waves as like this wonderful balance of yin and yang and the flow of qi. In order for the waves to go up, the tide has to go in as it sucks the water underneath. And as it tumbles over and crashes down, the qi spreads forward as everything flattens. Good. Let's do one last one. Really feeling that chi rising, torso lowering, pulling it in, sending it back down, raising the torso. Good. Coming back to center. We're going to bring our hands all the way up. And we're going to open up, inhale, filling up, and exhale, coming down. Leaving the wrists nice and relaxed all the way up. And then when we get here, we inhale, really opening everything up. Exhale, letting it down. And keep going. Inhaling, circling all of creation, all of the whole universe, filling yourself inside of it, connected to it, one with everything. Good, yes. Let's do one more. Coming all the way back up. Hands out to the side. And then we're going to press down as we lift our heels and squeeze everything together, exhaling. Yes, inhaling back up. And exhaling, squeeze, lifting the heels. Squeezing that dantian from every side. Pressing down, lifting up, squeezing from either side. Good. Wringing out that old chi, like an old washcloth, just wringing it all out. Good. One last time. Really squeeze. Good. Hands come up in front. And wiggle. Wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. Feel that connection. Yeah. The most important part of this movement is to smile or enjoy it, whatever enjoyment feels like to you. You may have had someone tell you to smile a lot your whole life, and so you don't want to be told that. So now just feel whatever feels good. Play. That's the most important part of this. Tap those toes. Keep going. Yes, and relax. Good. Awesome, and we can let everything come down. Good. And then we're going to come back up and we draw a circle as we inhale and exhale, lifting the heels. Coming back up. Circle the hands and feet. Clap, yes. Feet out. They can be bent. They don't have to be straight. The most important part is the feet are flat on the ground. And we go to circle breath. Gathering chi. Good. Feeling the chi coming up from the earth through the soles of the feet. Feeling the chi coming down from the heavens through the crown of our head. Feeling the chi coming in through our hands. Good. On this last one, we're going to walk our feet in to about shoulder width apart as the hands come together. And exhale, come here to center. Take a nice deep breath. Our next movement, we inhale as we bring the hands up and the torso down. And exhale, coming back up. Good. Again, feeling this balancing, right? We inhale as we kind of compress that abdominal cavity, changing the pressure, changing the way chi moves inside our body. Change is good. It's the only constant. One more. Good. Coming back up. Good. And then we're going to just wiggle. Yeah. Feeling this. keeping our hands right in the center of the torso as we turn that torso back and forth, getting some nice twists in there. Yeah. Building up chi, building up energy in the body. Good. And coming back, letting it slow down. The second part of this movement. Good. Good. You guys are looking great. Now we're going to add the heel. So the same side that the elbow comes up, we're going to lift the heel on that side. Good. And then we start to lift the toe and point it towards the other leg. Yeah. Good. All that chi that we just made, that we just built up in the body, we're now sending it all the way to the edges of the body, to the fingers and the toes, helping to increase our immunity and build those white blood cells. Good. Good. Okay. And now you can go back to just lifting the heel. Yeah, feeling nice and warm in the body, feeling everything move. Letting the heel stay down. Letting this movement get smaller and come back to center. And as soon as we stop, we go right back into that first part. Yeah. Remembering how good this feels. Good. All right. We let that slow down. Our next movement, we're going to close our eyes and we're going to think about something that makes us really, really happy. Something that brings us a whole lot of joy. And then we're going to begin to inhale, letting the hands begin to rise as we laugh. Good. Let's take another deep breath. Good. We're going to raise our hands up and count on a beat of 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add the heels. 1. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Our next movement, we lead with the chest. We inhale and we let it draw us forward. And then exhale, rounding and curling and letting the spine roll up. Undulating with the universe here, just feeling our spine like a serpent, like a snake, just weaving and winding, like a cobblestone road up a hill. One more. Good. Hands together in front of us. Rub them nice and vigorously. Get them nice and warmed up. And then we're back. Yeah, feel it. Feeling good. Oh, letting those fingers and those toes feel all that chi. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Keep going. It feels great. Getting the chi all the way to those extremities, filling up the body. And we can let it. Let's regulate our breath here. Letting our breath return to nice and easy and natural. We're going to draw the hands in. We're going to inhale to hold. And begin. Good. We hold the breath to allow the chi to permeate deep into our body. Do it one more time. Hold as long as you can. Good, and we can regulate our breath again. Do it as many times as you need to let your breath return to normal. When you're done, bring your hands together, prayer position, as we sit in stillness, repeating to ourselves, my body is very healthy. My body is very healthy. Even though it may not look like we're doing much in this movement, the chi is flowing through the whole body as we use the mind to direct its use to healing. We allow the heart to open. Give our chi the strength. Give ourselves the courage to believe that our bodies are healing. My body is very healthy. We inhale as we raise the hands, letting everything negative that we want to let go of get to our fingers, and we just shake it off. Good. We stand as we inhale to gathering chi. Good. Let's do one last breath, gathering all the chi into our bodies. We'll sit down again. Cupping our hands in front of our face, we'll begin as we ended, blowing, letting the hands come up, feeling the energy from above, thanking heaven for that connection, down across the face, across the heart, thanking the earth for that connection and that chi. Deep breath into that low dantian, and exhale. Good. It was Healing Qigong parts 1 and 2 together. Stay tuned. One of these days we're going to get to part 3 even. Thank you all for joining me for Qigong Flow on Friday morning here at Calm AF Qigong. It was so good to see you. And if you're in replay land, awesome. Feel free to leave comments, send me any questions, calmaf@redravenacupuncture.com. Okay, I'll see you all real soon. Bye.